wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you wrote Tony.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people,
So why didn't you?
things changed.
The Arbiter is engaged in combat. We will escort you to him.
Locke. Planet's deep in civil war. If this all goes sideways...
I understand, sir. It's not my first mission that doesn't exist.
Luck, Spartan.
Has united the keeps and formed a new alliance.
Welcome back to Mission 8, Swords of Sanghelios. Now, these next few missions won't be too bad, guys. They're all going to be under Fireteam Osiris, though. So, let's just go ahead and work through this one. If we can get through this one, guys, the next 3 missions are super easy and nothing to even worry about. So, this one at the end does get a little difficult, so... let's press through this. At this point I'm kind of looking around to see if I can find any guns laying around. I do find another piece of intel. So you can pick that up if you want. If not, there's nothing over here. No guns, no weapons, nothing else to find to my knowledge. So you can just kind of push forward into that little river bank that you're in to begin with. Kind of just push through. You can look at the scenery. It's an old Sanghelios, like, temple, I guess you can say.
What are those buildings over there? Sunaion. That's where the Guardian is located. Gonna need serious backup to get anywhere near it.
We need the swords of Sanghelios, and that means we need Arbiter.
If that's Sunaion, where's the Guardian? Partially underwater. Sangheli built the city around the emerged part of it.
Covenant forces ahead.
Alright, right around this corner are your first enemies. Obviously, they're not going to start you off very tough, so go ahead and push through. You're on Sanghelios, which is your friendlies. It's the world of the elites. Now, the world of elites, you would think that they're the Covenant, but they're not. The Covenant are actually enemies of Swords of the Sanghelios, you can say. So, when you come up here, there's a breakable wall, and you can Spartan charge through there. That tends to be always the best way. So if you ever look around and there's somewhere that has a nice crease or crack in the wall, or it just looks somewhat breakable, go ahead and charge through there, guys. It seems to be a lot easier, and you can get the advantage on a lot more people. So this time when we came through this breakable hole, there's a carbine, so this being my favorite Covenant gun, I would definitely recommend picking that up, picking up a few of the plasma grenades, and kind of just getting on top of these guys and picking them off.
I'm down! Help!
Everybody see that jackal?
My armor's jammed up!
Use a hand here! That's it, Buck.
Thanks, Spartan.
Toss that grenade! You're good. Too bad. Take it out!
We're almost clear. Keep moving.
I miss punching jackals and it being a one hit kill. I don't know if that's because I've never really played on Legendary before, or if it was just something they've changed in Halo, but I definitely do miss that, guys. I don't know about any of you, but that would make the jackal issue a little more easy to handle. Now, you come around this corner and there is that one elite back there, and I'm guessing he's the only one over there that can get into that that turret. So if you can kind of like pick him out first, kind of like aim at him, that'll probably keep everybody out of the turret and make this area a lot easier. Me, luckily, no one's even tried to get in the turret, but I know it's there for a reason. So if you're playing and someone gets in the turret, just try to take out that one elite that's chilling back there. Other than that, if you want to, come to the very left, and there's like an upper level you can jump on. If you see, I'm running over there right now. Like I said, height advantages is always a great thing because you can kind of head glitch. So
All clear. There's a path carved into the cliffs here.
Dead elites ahead. Looks like they're with the swords of Sanghelios.
Shi'nse, Rema'u. Shi'nse, Wute Hade.
What's that, Vale?
Sangheli burial prayer. A warrior at birth, a warrior in death.
well, you're fixing to walk into a very big sniping bout that they kind of get you like cornered into. Now, if you see that dead body up there that I was pointing at, there is a sniper up there, and you can see I died the first time being sniped. So there's a guy up there on the top left, there's a guy mid, and there's a guy top right. So if you guys can go ahead and take out the 3 snipers, you can kind of move on. on this mission, and it kind of makes everything a little more simple. But my problem was I was too far away to actually shoot him at one point. So if you do jump down, the sniper's down there. I'm sorry, I lied. But I think there was a... What gun was that up there? Let me go look. So it was a carbine up there. That's even better than the sniper in my opinion. It has more ammo, and it's almost just as accurate. So go ahead and pick up the carbine, jump down here on this little island, and it spawns the next wave of enemies. Now if you see they're coming out right there, if you want to go ahead and you could have probably chunked a grenade there and easily taken them all out, but pick those guys off, and you're going to want to just run and jump. Obviously I'm going to heal my guy first, but you're going to jump across and parkour your way across to that right here. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a stand. But you're going to want to like punch through this wall and play from this top level. Now in here they do have a rocket or plasma shooter. So me personally, I just picked it up. I found as many enemies as I could, and I kind of just sprayed them. Now do be aware there are enemies right below you still. So I got up here and wasted all the ammo on that. And I would go back and pick up either my sniper or my carbine, whichever I have. But with you being up here with both of those weapons, that puts you in a really good spot, guys. Now, clear out as many as you can, and once you do that, you can swap weapons and jump down and take out the few remaining.
The Arbiter's in trouble. We should keep moving.
See the Covenant shields up the right side there? Looks like that's the way out.
Now I died a few times at this coming corner. If you want to pick up as much heavy armory as you can, or weaponry, I mean. There's someone up here on a turret, so, and they're like really got a good shot. And it's just a really hard spot to like get around the corner and kill these jackals and that lead on that turret. You can't see, that was a little bit of an issue. I wouldn't even try that left side because he's got such good aim and the jackals are on the right supporting him. So go ahead and if possible, try to defeat the jackals first on the right, and then kind of head glitch if you can to get the one elite up there.
Somebody stop that turret! Fine! I'm down!
My armor's jammed up!
Nothing that can't be fixed.
Thanks, Spartan.
Got a jackal in cover.
All set, Tanaka.
Appreciate the hand.
Alright guys, there is a phantom up around this corner, so if you just want to chill for a little bit and let it drop its troops and just not worry about getting shot at, we are going to be going through that breakable wall over there to your right there that I'm aiming at. So we will be going through that way, but pick off as many snipers and stuff as you can, because the way we're going, we're definitely going to run into them again, so the easier the better. Pick a few off, and I'll meet you when we go through this breakable wall. Now there is going to be a few enemies actually in this room. Usually I come up here and there's usually no one in here, but this is just another opening to the level up here, and there's jackals hanging out here. But there are great weapons in here, guys. Some more carbine ammo, and these large pillars give you guys great. You don't even worry about those guys over there. I don't know why I was. They're too far away to worry about. I was just trying to get some free shots. So worry about the guys that's shooting from the bottom right from my screen, because you'll be pushing up that hill to your right. So you really don't have to worry about those guys unless you're just really insistent on killing everybody in the level. Now there are quite a few elites over here, so be aware, and this will be a pretty difficult part. It took me a few tries, but just remember you have grenades and you have carbines, and just try to get in angles like this where you can see them but they can't really see you, and take them out. There will be two, or I think there's three of them, three really difficult elites. I don't know if they're gold or what. That'll like drop down out of like the drop pods or whatever, and those pods will be the most difficult thing while you're coming up this hill. So be prepared for that. And other than that, guys, I'll jump back in when I need to explain something in more detail. Right now you're just going to kind of push your way up this hill to the right. There's a turret right there, so be careful. Kind of head glitch a little bit if you can. Take him out. Pick up the sniper up here. So be right back.
Jackal, this is all just business.
Heading up. More pods.
And let me go ahead and say that these three guys are on a whole nother level. So two of them I believe have swords, the Energizer swords. So be aware of that, and they do look like they are gold elites. So they will take a little bit, no matter if you're hitting them in the head or not. So be extremely careful, especially for the kamikaze grunts. They are definitely no fun and no advantage to you whatsoever. But I had the mistake of my team will die here, and this is when I kind of run into issues. If you need more carbine ammo, it's right down there, because these guys will be pretty difficult to take out. You probably will need several rounds of ammo, because I feel like by the time I beat their shields down, I go and I'm out of ammo, and by the time I get more ammo, they're back to new. So, and they do have some great ducking and weaving skills, so just work on these guys. Be aware of people jumping back up on that turret, and this turret is not a good thing to jump on. Just trust me on this. I jump up here and I almost die instantly, so don't use that.
Keep moving.
We just lost Bale. All set, Tanaka.
Appreciate the hand. Tagged him. Coming up on an elite.
There's one final elite. He does have a pretty decent gun, but you got a really good head glitch. They were nice enough to give you this big rock right here. So go ahead and use that to your advantage. Just watch out for the few grenades being chunked. And the gun really shouldn't hit you unless he by incident. So you should definitely win head glitching. And I wouldn't bother picking up the sword to tell you the truth, because I don't like running up on people that close on legendary. You know, it's very fun in a little normal difficulty, so you can kind of run around and just like cut them up like sushi. But guys, we're trying to be more efficient. We're not trying to have that much fun. So you can go ahead and you can just leave that right here. Pick up that plasma pistol if you want, because this will be absolutely no good.
Gets complicated.
Ammo up, Osiris.
These are pre-Covenant Sangheli ruins. They were already ancient history before humanity built the pyramids.
Covenant flying in.
Act casual. Maybe they won't notice us.
Covey seem convinced they can win this thing.
If they kill the Arbiter, they'll be well on their way.
Now do watch out, guys. This is when the mission is starting to get a little more difficult. Now you did not need to go left, but I was just, as a curious person, I had to go left because I just felt like it was the right thing to do, and I forced myself to go that way. Anyways, you can just go ahead and take a right if you want. There was an intel piece over here, of course. The direction you're not supposed to go. That's normally how and where you find those. But you can just push this way, guys. If you haven't already figured out, we're trying to say the Arbiter. So he's like the leader of the Sanghelios, and obviously the leader of our allies. So this is very important. Their temples are being ransacked by the Covenant. So we're here to drop a L on them haters. We're basically just going right over this bridge. There's not really a fight happening here.
That's the Elder Council chamber. Marquis said the Arbiter was there.
You're going to want to come in these main doors up here, and there's going to be enemies to your right. So go ahead and kill those few grunts at the entrance, but if you keep looking to your right, there will be an elite that pops up. But also watch out for elite coming up right there. There will be elite right through that doorway, just one of them. So go ahead and clear out as many as you can from the doorway, and then like I said, you're going to want to push right for this mission, because there's going to be some like holes in the cave wall up here, and they're going to drop off some hunters, and you're going to be right next to a turret, and you're going to have your pick on some heavy blasters. But we're going to go right through that cracked wall there that I was just aiming at. Yep, right there. And we're just going to try to pick them off from there, guys. There's that one elite I was telling you that was going to come from your left, so just be aware of him. And we're going to push forward, like I said, through this Spartan charge wall.
Spartans, I'm coming to you now.
Got it, Maki. Spartans, clear the shipmaster a landing zone.
Alright, rule number 1 is don't get on the turret after they drop the hunters. They're going to drop 2 of them. And the hunters will just absolutely destroy you on this thing. So here they come. It's going to be dropping the spirit inbound. So number 2 rule is don't get shot by the spirit, because if you stick around, it does have sick aim on it. And as you will see, I will be getting shot at here in a second, which was just absolutely stupid. There's no reason I should have been even out there. But this is what I was telling you not to do. Don't get in here. Don't try to use this turret to defeat the hunter. As you can see, it's about to blow up, and I blew up about 2 or 3 times trying it. You would turn around, go ahead and pick up one of these, and you're just kind of wanting head glitch right over this corner. I didn't mean to tag that wall, but tag one of the hunters and just kind of like bob and weave your head over this thing, shooting this launcher at them. Now, you will not have enough ammo in these launchers to kill both of them, so just be aware of that. You're definitely going to want to use your team, but my team's really not that smart right now. They're kind of hanging back behind me, thankfully, because they brought me back to life. But right now, my teammates are really just zero help in this effort. So there was one person down there, and obviously Vale just went down there. But every time I die, I was lucky enough to have someone either run right back up to pick me up, or they just never left back here behind me. So just be aware of that you most likely will die, but they're all back here for some reason, and they all ran right by my dead body, but we'll ignore that too. I mean, great teammates. So the only thing they're honestly useful for is using as bait and using to heal me. So use those 2 points to your advantage, guys. Other than that, don't expect them to get a whole lot done in the gun game, because obviously they just don't care, because you are Spartan Locke and you lead this team to victory. Anyways, go ahead and just get as much ammo and guns as you can. Obviously they really weren't that difficult with these weapons, but do resupply, guys, and we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next section.
Covenant reinforcements move on the Elder Council chamber. Time is running low, Spartans.
We'll clear a path to the orbiter. Just be ready for extraction.
I shall await your signal.
Mount up, Osiris.
So this Mantis is freaking awesome and amazing, and is this part of the mission is actually an enjoyment. So a lot of people don't like this. This part gets pretty hard, especially I'm sure you'll mess up a few times and you'll stay in this Mantis too long and it'll blow up. But if you use, I believe it's left trigger to shoot missiles and right trigger to shoot a machine gun, you should have the logistics of it and be able to plow through this just crazy mob and mess at people. And plus you have some Sanghelios to help you out. But we're definitely getting into a much harder area up around the corner where we will be kind of fighting in heavy machinery. So just be prepared for that, guys, and you will want to stay in this as long as possible, because obviously this thing has got some great ammo, some great power, and some great health. So stay in it as long as possible, but don't stay in it too long, because like I said, it will blow you up. Now Vale, being a smart cookie she was, she just jumped inside their tank. So I was just trying to figure out what was behind that wall, and there was nothing but some ghosts. But I did want to check to see if there was any ammo or anything else hiding back here, but there wasn't. So that was kind of disappointment. So I wouldn't even bother wasting your ammo to go back there and check, because your teammates are kind of already forward fighting, and we're really getting into the sticky stuff up here, because there is this one tank on the top. If you see it right there, I went ahead and, since my teammates are in a tank and also in another Mantis, I went ahead and tagged them. So I would recommend pushing forward onto that little platform right there and killing these people to your left first. And I'll explain to you why when we get up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and I can't really explain how to kill the tank. You just kind of use your Mantis and your friendlies.
No targets.
you will want to pick up the sniper and kind of come to this ledge, and you're going to want to just kind of clear out as many people as you want, because this will be the last time that you're going to actually, well, I don't want to say last time, but this is the last time that what gun you have is very important. So you can kind of burn through all this ammo and not worry about saving it. Just pick off as many as possible, because after we pick these guys off, right below us there's I believe there's 3 hunters. So you're going to want to jump back in your Mantis and handle those guys, but I'm trying to take away and kill all the people that are going to be shooting at my back and my side, just so I only have to worry about the hunters in front of me. So you can kind of run around the edge and aim, but do pick up the extra ammo. Use it all, like I said. You'll definitely find people to shoot down here. And I'll see you guys in a second when we go to face the hunters.
I'll take the gun. Punch it.
Spartans, Arbiter's forces are losing this fight.
Alright guys, we are on our way to fight 3 of the,
We're working on it.
maybe they're not even the scariest enemies in the game anymore, since those new metal men kind of showed up. There's 2 or 3 more that kind of frighten me a little bit more than these hunters now. So, but right under, you kind of see my Tanakas down there fighting them already, and I'm just shooting through her. I'm trying to take these guys out as quick as possible and get things done, because these guys have killed me a few times. So just be well aware of your health and your damage, and do your best to kill them, but not get killed, because you'll have to start this little section all over again. So be aware of that. Use all your ammo and duck and weave. But right now it's only showing 1 person or 1 hunter. I believe there's only 1 more down there, so there may only be 2 in general. No, there's 3. I'm very sorry. I'm shooting 1 there, and there's 1 more that's going to be hiding. So you're going to get shot from both sides, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier that I was trying to prevent by coming on that platform and sniping. So just make sure you get your health back before you push forward, and try to take these guys on as glancy as possible, just glancing around the corner. So there is this one guy. He'll be to my right. He kind of scares me. He punches me. I'm surprised he didn't just knock me out, but I do take him out, and there's some really great ammo in that room he just came from. So if you kill him, you'll kind of be safe for a while, because there's no other enemies around this. And come up in here and reload, and at this point your Mantis is probably going to be almost dead. So if you are going to be looking for another vehicle here, there are I believe there's 2 ghosts in this room. There may just be 1, but we are definitely going to have to stay in vehicles from this point on. This part gets very difficult. We got to push down 1 more level, and down there will be a tank, and that tank will get us through the rest of the mission. So if you come to the right, you can kind of just deal with some of these little fries for now, and just kind of help clear out so you're not getting shot at the entire time. Either of this is in your Mantis or in the ghost. So obviously you see my thing was about shot, so I bailed from it. Get healed real quick and pick up another sniper. But at this point, guys, in all honesty, the sniping really isn't that important, because there's just so many more enemies out there, and you really just got to push to that front door with that tank, because you got another tank that's gonna be shooting at you, and like 2 or 3 ghosts. So you can really just push by these guys. So if you want to ignore this little section I'm doing now, I'll tell you back when where you need to go to get in the tank.
Covenant fleet is approaching the Elder Council chambers.
Stand by, Marquis. We'll get to the Arbiter soon.
Alright, if you can make it down to get far enough into this second hole in the cave, there is this, I don't know what it's called, I missed the name of it, but there is this tank right here, and once you get in it, you're going to want to instantly bail out of there, because they will start shooting at you quick, and that thing will blow up. So, kind of get your team to help if possible. You can order them to use some of the guns and ammos, but this tank will easily take out this other tank if you know what you're doing, and all the people by the door. There's like 2 or 3 really strong elites in just this tank, but once you get pushed through this door, there's the enemies behind you really don't bother you. So if you want to just, honestly, if you want to destroy the tank and push forward enough just to crawl through that door, it should work. I'd probably take out these elites that are firing at you first, but that's just me, but it may work the other way. So if you want to try to just be a cheat and push right through this, that's probably how you would do it. But I just want to be safe because I've died so many times already trying to find this tank and a way to get past these guys. So after you destroy all of them, I'll jump back with you.
Keep firing on target. We are taking damage. I'm taking hits. Evade them. Grenade! Oh, we're wasting time. You gotta move faster. Enemy grenade! Jackal firing on me.
Door's opening.
Elite's on me.
I do want you to come through this front door entrance. So with this tank, this will help you clear out these guys in this it's like a little hallway leading to the stairs. But at this point, you really don't have to worry about anyone behind you. There may be like 1 or 2 things that chase you if you do decide to just run through it. But your teammates should be following behind you, and I really wouldn't worry about it. Just watch out for a lead or 2 that'll be charging and all the enemies that are in there. But if you come across to this right, I would recommend getting in this ghost, and there was a little health left in the tank, so I did order one of my teammates. You see that door close? So that's how you're going to handle that. You're going to want that door to get closed, coming through, and then those guys won't bother you anymore. So use the ghost just to spray these guys down, and you'll want to like come up here and park it because there's some good ammo up here, and we're going to kind of try to take out another one of these turrets that are up in the right that will be causing a lot of issues. So I believe it's a carbine, yep, it's a carbine. So you can come up here with the launcher and the carbine, and you can kind of handle your own business for a little bit. I kind of just try to kill as many people as possible just so I don't have to later. So go ahead and do that, but watch out to your right is another one of these turret machines that you're standing in front of. There's one to your right that will be shooting at you after a while. When you first get here, you see it shooting at me now? But I don't think anyone starts in it, so if you just want to like monitor that at first and kind of just make sure you kill everyone over there, you'll probably be safe. Go ahead and pick up some more ammo, guys, and we're going to go jump back in this ghost, and we're kind of just going to shoot and drive at the same time. Shooting and driving will really get you through the rest of this mission because your friendlies are going to be in cars and mobiles too, so you want to, well, once you kill everybody on this hallway, we'll basically be done with this mission. So just back up and shoot, and try to take the elites out first because they're obviously the most painful, especially if your vehicle's about to die. You don't want to be left with the elites. You'd rather be left with the few grunts and the few jackals up there. So alright, so just swing left and right at the same time and keep on firing and take these few people out. I wouldn't recommend trying to run them over. You'd probably get a little overwhelmed over there. So just left and right, left and right. Be slick with it like you're playing Madden, but with a ghost. Shoot them, move forward, and I'll probably just go ahead and end the video here. Because if you can't see, there's friendlies right in front of you. There's Vale, obviously, but there's enemies at the top of that staircase too. So if you go ahead and push in there, you kind of just push up the stairs, and the Arbiter is at the top floor. And you really don't have to kill anyone else if you don't want to, but I think I'd take just a few more shots between here and the Arbiter, but I'm going to let you guys handle that and watch that if you want. But go ahead and confirm that the mission the mission's complete, guys, and we're through another episode of Halo 5 Guardians on the legendary campaign walkthrough. I do want to appreciate you guys sticking around so far. The next 3 episodes, I'm probably going to put 3 episodes into one because there's 2 like 5-minute episodes, which really kind of irritated me because I go from having like 2.5-hour missions to 5-minute missions. So I want to say 9, 10, and 11 will be in one video because one of them's 5 minutes, one of them's 3 minutes, and the other one is like 30 minutes. So we're going to be getting a lot done in these next few episodes. If you just run up here, this dude will go ham. He'll just slice and dice these guys. And we'll just call it an end of the day. Thank you guys again for watching.